And
we are just getting some breaking news here. AP has called the race for District Attorney Fani Willis, who we knew was going against primary challenger Christian Wise Smith. AP calling that race for Fani Willis. So since they have called it, let's talk about it, right? District Attorney Fani Willis, she is no stranger to news media. She had a very colorful testimony, if we could say, that was seen not just nationwide but around the world. She is arguably working on the biggest case of her career with the former president, his co-defendants, a case that Zach and I have covered extensively here. Howard, I want to talk to you. Now that the DA has gotten over this hurdle, we saw her, she had a campaign commercial come out. She's been at several community events leading up to this race. A lot of people felt like, you know what, she has this in the bag. But she was still out there campaigning. Yeah, she was still out there making sure that her voice was heard. Why do you think that there was that push for her?
Yeah, I mean, that push existed for a lot of reasons. I mean, I think she did a great job of rallying Democratic faithful, even nonpartisan leaders who really appreciated and respected the job she had done as district attorney before we got to the prosecution of election interference. I think she had shown herself to be tough on crime. They really have earned some of the plaudits and some of the praise for helping City of Atlanta and other cities across Fulton County bring down crime, you know, using the tools at her disposal to address gang violence and other violent crimes that we had seen really at the kind of the top of the COVID spike in crime. So I think she had enough to lean on. If you look at her commercial, which I think is upbeat and shows a lot of the, you know, a lot of ways that she really brought creativity to fighting crime. I think she had a lot to run on, and I think just more recently, obviously, all the things that have happened with the election interference case is kind of what's kind of taken over the narrative. But I think she regained that narrative, and I also think, you know, we talked about this, Mark and I, just being on the show several weeks back, that Christian, I think, had a case to prosecute, but it takes money to get out there in the largest county in the state, to go up on television. I don't think he had a TV commercial. I didn't hear a whole lot from him, so I don't think that there was really, I appreciate how hard she ran, but I don't think that there was ever really a meaningful challenge to her incumbency.
And I mean, she's such a juggernaut in this race. This woman, she has the name recognition. Once again, prosecuting one of the biggest cases that the state has probably ever seen, probably will. Well, I don't know, I want to say will ever see, but definitely one of the biggest cases. I do want to kind of look ahead though here, because now we're looking towards November. She is not running uncontested. There's a young Republican who wants that seat. Mark, what is that race gearing? I mean, what is she going to be going against here coming November?
How do you outraise? We talked about funding. How do you just get enough fuel in your campaign to make a run?
A challenger does not have to outspend an incumbent to be more damaged